Updated December 1, 2017 143,035. The NBA is one of the world's most eminently watchable sporting leagues, but it can become a slog out of nowhere if one team takes advantage of a certain flawed rule. Intentional fouling is a blight on the game and, while opinion is divided on how to stop it, the consensus is no one wants to watch the best athletes in the world stop dead so an incompetent player can lob 2 free throws every couple of seconds. And it will inevitably be the incompetent ones at the line. The tactic is nicknamed Hack-a-Shaq because its most prominent victim was superstar center Shaquille O'Neal, who shot 53% on 11,252 free throws in his 19-season career. Unfortunately, in this one small but hugely important part of the game, Aussie rookie Ben Simmons is similarly deficient. The century-sized 21-year-old with elite point guard skills is on pace for one of the best all-round rookie seasons ever. If he maintains his 18.7 points, 9.5 rebounds and 7.2 assists per game, he will become only the second player, after Oscar Robertson, with those splits are better in their first season. On the surface, Thursday's AEDT 31-18-4 line against Washington keeps him at elite range, but he got there by playing one of the most mind-numbingly boring games in the league's history. He shot 24 free throws in the final quarter of the 76ers' 118,113 win over the Wizards, a record for any single player in any single quarter of a game. Do not get it twisted, it was not Simmons' ability to bulldoze his way to the hoop that saw him draw 12 fouls in the period. Wizards were hugging him while he did not even have the ball, but this was less of a warm embrace and more a ploy to stop the Simmons freight train and expose the weakest part of his game. Simmons, who is shooting 55% on free throws this season, knocked down 12 of his fourth-quarter 24 and the Sixers managed to eke out a 5-point win, but the intentional fouling helped a weakened Wizards team almost rub out a 24-point deficit. The fact that the Wizards came so close to pulling out a win by abusing this rule means other teams will likely employ the same tactic on Simmons until he ups his free throw percentage. So, what to do? There are a couple of schools of thought on this. The first is obvious: just get better at free throws. If Simmons can learn to make 75% of his shots from 15 feet directly in front of the hoop. No doubt, being alone at the line is a pressure-packed situation, but it's also the most repeatable action in the game. No defense, no movement, just you and the hoop. And if someone is being paid tens of millions of dollars to play basketball as Simmons soon will be, that shouldn't be too much to ask. The flip side of that is the fact the NBA clearly hates this. Not only is that something that is bad for our network partners, but the fans hate it. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said before settling on a rule change last year that he admitted was a compromise between the two sides. It has long been the rule that if teams try this away from the play fouling in the last 2 minutes of a game, the team that is fouled gets the free throws and possession of the ball. In 2016 that was extended to the final 2 minutes of every quarter, a half measure at best that leaves teams 40 minutes of game time to climb all over players away from the ball. It is just not basketball, but a person can change faster than a multi-billion-dollar entity like the NBA, so please, Ben, from all of us who love watching the game and you in particular, get in the gym and start knocking down those free throws, big fella. Let's stop this nonsense. Topics: basketball, sport, United States, Australia. First posted December 1, 2017 124,018.